Welcome. My name is Thomas Ledford, aka Taxman 88, and I'm here to share today in this video the first phase of what I take my clients through who look to start their own tax preparation business. And so this phase of getting started uh, has an extra component to it that we normally didn't used to really have to go through, which makes getting your tax preparation business set up a little bit more difficult now due to identity theft being what it is. IRS.gov has locked down their website when it comes to being able to put in applications and access to certain features. You must be able to create a secure account for that. So a lot of the clients are having issues with being able to create a secure account because the IRS wants certain type of information that everybody don't necessarily have. And the most crucial part of that information is things they call only financial lists. And so when it comes to having a credit card, auto loan, mortgage, line of credit, or student loan, one of those things on the list is what they use to verify who you are in order to let you create a secure account. And so that's the first phase to being able to go further into setting up your legit tax service. The business setup credentials, where I'm walking you through the EIN process, the doing business name, the business structure, all that is a separate process, but it is all inclusive in having your tax preparation business set up correctly. And then when it comes to the e-file provider's application, we can't get to the e-file application without us having a secure account. And so that's the major big issue for a lot of people who trying to start their own tax preparation business, is being able to create that secure account so they can go further through the process of putting in the e-file provider's application, which is the process of filling out application and submitting 2 fingerprint cards for background check. And at the same time, going through setting up your business credentials, getting an EIN number and what business name you want to select that's going to be on your e-file application. And if you want to incorporate now or do you want to incorporate later, options as we do the business setup. And then the last phase is the PTIN, which we can do at any time along with all the other stuff we're trying to make happen. And so when it comes to setting up your own tax service, those are the 4 phases to set up a legit tax service. Is number 1, we need a secure account where we're gonna need your personal information with one of those things off the finance list, either a credit card, auto loan, mortgage, line of credit, or student loan. And once we're able to create your secure account, then we put in an e-file application. But while we're doing that, we do your business setup as well, where we set up your business structure. Either you're gonna start as a sole proprietor, which means you're gonna get a free EIN number with your doing business name on it, or you're gonna incorporate, which is gonna be a filing fee to the state that you live in when it comes to incorporation. Incorporation, you're either gonna be a corporation, S Corp, LLC. Those are the options that we go through when working with clients on setting up their tax business and setting up their tax credentials. And the next phase is the PTIN, and that's the number that you need to be able to sign off on tax returns as a paid preparer. So those 4 different phases are the first thing we do. And the first question I ask people who reach out to me through my mentorship program is, do you have one of these things on the finance list? Do you have a credit card? Do you have an auto loan? Do you have a mortgage? Do you have a line of credit? Do you have a student loan? Do you have one of these things? Is the first thing I ask, because if they don't, then we got to see if you can put yourself in a position to get a credit card or auto loan or something that's going to be on the list that's going to allow you to create a secure account so we can go to the next phase of setting up your business credentials, putting in an e-file application, doing your PTIN, and at the same time, if you need basic income tax training, put you in a training rotation where you training to learn basic income taxes, as well as setting up your own tax preparation business. So the process of setting up your own tax preparation business is what I do for people who reach out to me is I send them over some information through their email, have them to check it out. I send them over some publications. I send them over forms we're going to be using for our training. I send them over the actual lessons that we're going to be using for our training to see what type of response I get from the information that they've already been looking at, and to see if there's something they can understand as far as the publications, the forms, and the tax training information. And then we go a step further and do a Zoom call where we meet face to face, and I ask them a series of questions. They ask me some questions, and I asked them, based on the information I sent you over and based on what I'm showing you on the Zoom call, do you think this is something you still want to embark on for our set of your own tax preparation business? Because what happens is, for whatever reason you chose to choose tax preparation as a business model for your business, which you're not having any prior experience or training already, and you don't really know what you're getting yourself into, then it's up to me to educate you up front on what that looks like. That way you can make an informed, educated decision if this is the right business model for you in the first place. And if you decide after all I showed you that you still want to go forward, you still want to make it happen, and you believe with my leadership and my guidance and my training, my 19 years of experience, 13 years as a business owner, I can help you make it happen, then I've done my due diligence. I've done my part of providing service to you up front to show you what that's going to look like, show you what that's going to take, and let you know that the real world commitment and focus you need to have to making this happen based on your overall situation. Being either you have kids, you work a full-time job, all those things going to play a role in you being diligent and focused and determined to getting started and to staying on point when it comes to learning the basic tax preparation skills, along with walking you through the business setup. And like I say, once we get through the secure account phase of it, everything else is smooth after that. And then everything just goes smoothly on through to the point where now we just basically on a regular training grind where we're getting ready for the 2020 season, which starts in January of 2021. So that's the important aspect of what I do when I get people reaching out to me, because through my mentorship program, people find me on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel was deliberately designed to showcase my knowledge, my skills, and my passion concerning what I do. And so when people go to YouTube searching how to start your own tax preparation business, some video suggestions come up, they check me out, they watch the videos, and from there, based on where they at in their journey, a lot of them will call me up. I educate them over the phone on a lot of stuff they didn't even know, because even though they did their own research and they talked to other people before they even talked to me, the thing is I'm able to really educate them and show them and sell them on if this is the right fit for you or not. Is this something you think you can embark on and be successful with? Because I know on my end, I got what it takes to help you be successful, but on your end, it's going to be the key to your success. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to you being successful in this tax preparation business, being able to read the publications and the basic rules and tax laws and understand those things and how to interpret those and apply them to individual tax preparation situations is going to be crucial. And then become knowledgeable, skillful, and confident in yourself to be able to go out and promote yourself with your tax business is going to be just as important. And so I let my clients know that the key is becoming knowledgeable, becoming skilled, becoming confident in your ability to go out and talk to people and let them know that, hey, I'm starting my own tax preparation business. I also have a mentor that's guiding me through this process, so I'm not doing this on my own, you know. And so you pass out your business cards to your so-called warm market, and your warm market is people who know, like, and trust you already on some level, you know, like family members, friends, co-workers, schoolmates, you know, people just been knowing you, got some type of relationship with you that you can let them know, hey, I'm starting my own tax preparation business. Here's one of my business cards. If you don't have someone you're already going to that you like already, then please consider coming to me this upcoming tax season and let me be able to serve you. And that's the basic script, you know, you want to give your people who already know of you. And so when it comes to starting your tax preparation business, what you're looking at on screen right now is IRS.gov website. And this is the Tax Pro section, which leads to how you get to put in your e-file application. But the problem with getting to this section is being able to, you can get to this section, but you can't put in an e-file application until you create the secure account. And so that's the first phase, secure account, e-file provider's application with 2 fingerprint cards done and submitted with the application. Business credentials set up before we even put in the application, so we can put those credentials on the application. So if you just set up your business credentials, it takes a week or two to let those things kick inside the system where we can put them on the e-file provider's application before we submit it. And then this last phase is the PTIN, which is your prepared tax identification number, which allows you to sign tax returns for everyone you get paid from. And so for people who get paid to do tax returns, that's the number they need to have. And so that allows you to get registered with the IRS. The IRS know how many tax returns you do based on that number, because they keep track of you with that number. So if you did 39 tax returns this upcoming tax season, they'll know that, because they keep count of all those things. So when it comes to the first phase of starting your own tax preparation business, like I say, the secure account, e-file provider's application, the business credential setup, along with putting in the e-file application, and then the prepared tax identification number, which is the number we use to sign all tax returns with for people who get paid to do taxes. And so those are the 4 phases of what we have to go through to get you a legit tax service. And like I say, the most difficult phase right now is the secure account phase. So that's why I talk about that right away. I say if you got one of those things on the list: credit card, auto loan, student loan, mortgage, line of credit. If you have one of those things, great. If you don't, you got people at least try to get a secure account, at least try to get a credit card. You know what I'm saying? So we can get you that secure account, so we can go further by setting up your legit tax service with your business credentials. And so what we'll do is, when we have issues with the secure account, we'll set up your business credentials now. So by the time we get your secure account done, your business credentials have already hit the system. So when we get ready to put the e-file provider's application in, which is the EFA number that we're going to get, which stands for electronic filing identification number, which is a 6-digit number you need to be able to purchase professional software and work with third-party banks that's going to collect fees on your behalf from your clients. So that's why it's so important that we get this done quickly and as soon as possible, because due to the COVID situation, processing times have been extended. But if we get ready now, if we can get you a secure account out the way, if we can get the e-file provider's application with the 2 fingerprints and the business setup and the PTIN and all that done, it's a good chance we can still get that application approved and ready for the 2020 season, which starts in January of 2021. And so that's the first phase of what I take my people through. And then if you're looking to, if you're one of my clients who need to learn how to prepare basic income taxes, then I have to take you through that phase as well. And so what I do is I also teach them basic income tax preparation knowledge, where we so I'm trying to share the screen for something else I was trying to show you. Right now I'm having issues with my share feature function on StreamYard, but continue. That's the first phase. Secure account, business setup, e-file provider's application with 2 fingerprint cards, and the PTIN. The most crucial phase of this process is getting through the gate to be able to put in the e-file provider's application with being able to set up a secure account. That's the crucial part. Back in the day, the process is much easier to allow us to put in an e-file provider's application, but due to identity theft being what it is, IRS has locked down our website. But now you need a secure account to access certain features and applications and programs and put in applications when it comes to doing business with the IRS. So that's the biggest issue. When it comes to basic tax preparation, I have a 12-week course that I send my students through so they can learn the basics, and 12 weeks is the minimum I can do, because all the information you need to learn 12 weeks is the minimum I can take you through, which is going to give you a chance to be able to learn it, or at least be familiar with it, along with software training. So with my mentorship course, you get software training included. You get basic income tax preparation training included, where we use software to learn how to do basic income taxes, and at the same time learning how to use the software that we're going to use to do taxes with for the upcoming tax season. It's a double bubble situation, because now you're learning how to do taxes, and you're also learning how to master the software that you're going to be using to do taxes on when tax season starts. So that's what that's really all about. Third, another thing we do is we have 2 weeks, two day a week live training sessions to go over the information that you should have been studying at home, where we get back together. Hopefully you're taking notes on things you're not clear about. And so we go over all the questions and concerns and information that you've been given during the week to study and learn from during the 2 live trainings that we have every week. And so for the students who actually doing the trainings, actually taking notes, actually trying to learn, when we get together twice a week live, you should have questions from me that I can help you with to give you a better understanding of what you're learning. So that's the key to learning basic income taxes, that I have to do 2 live trainings a week just to make sure that you properly learning this information before you go out here and try to use it on real world clients that you're going to have in January of 2021. And so if you look at start your own tax preparation business, that first phase is real important. That's the first thing I knock out when it comes to work with my clients that I got right now and the ones that's coming up. I got 2 new clients I just got, and they're gonna go through that same process. And I've already asked them, do you have a student loan? Do you have a credit card? Do you have an auto loan? Do you have a mortgage? Do you have a line of credit? Those are the first things I want to know. So those are the things you want to work on right now. When you get back to me, it's already going to irs.gov and trying to create your secure account. And if you need my assistance, I can guide you through that. You know what I'm saying? Because we have different things we do to give my clients assistance with support. And we use TeamViewer as the software to give you support. So I'm able to log into your laptop or desktop and help you through certain functions that's really hard to help you with without being able to see it for myself with you. And so when it comes to guiding you through the irs.gov website, when it comes to giving you access to Drake software to put on your computer, I had to walk you through that process, because it's something you wouldn't be able to do on your own unless you had real detailed video instructions that you really took time to watch and take notes on, and had out a game plan written out where you can go back to download the software. So when it comes to download the software that I use, I have to be able to walk you through that process. So TeamViewer is the support software I use to give you the support you need for the training during the season and the training during the actual tax season. So when it comes to different type of tax returns you're going to be doing, if you're not familiar with them, then you're able to reach out to me. I'm able to log into your computer and actually walk you through how to do that tax return with clients that sent you over the information. And so that's another part of what I do for the mentorship program. You get hands-on support and training all the way through to the bitter end until you're confident and knowledgeable and clear about what you're doing when it comes to basic income taxes. When it comes to interviewing a client, what questions to ask, taking notes is real important. Documentation is really important. So if you're not taking notes when it comes to your actual clients, that's going to get you in trouble. So documentation is going to be important when it comes to different type of tax returns being done. Because all clients are different, every situation is different, and some clients fall into a category where their tax returns are more scrutinized than others. So you need to know that. You need to be able to identify those clients who fall into those categories where they're more scrutinized than others. Some employee returns are more scrutinized than regular returns. So you need to know that. You need to be able to ask the interview questions to the client. As long as the information doesn't appear to be inconsistent, incorrect, or incomplete, you're on your way. And if it does, you need to ask some more questions. So the first phase of getting started when you start your own tax preparation business, especially for clients who have no prior training, no prior skills, no prior experience, is that the first phase of what I take you through is ask you those series of questions about being able to secure account, making sure you have one of those things on the list: auto loan, credit card, student loan, mortgage, line of credit. If you have one of those things, hey, you want to go to IRS.gov, see can you create a secure account, get that on out the way, and from there we can be able to continue with the business setup, e-file providers application, and the PTIN application. So this part of the video is going to cover the first phase only. The second part of the video is going to cover more about the tax preparation training workflow that I take my clients through throughout the mentorship program. So if you're looking to start your own tax preparation business and you know you want to start, you know you want to make it happen before January 2021, you want to reach out to me, 773-782-1320. It's my number. Let's talk, let's connect. Let me educate you and show you what's possible when it comes to you starting your own tax preparation business to see if this is a good fit for you. You might realize that, hey, this is not a good fit for me. It's not what I thought it was going to be like. And I might need to consider doing something else for the business model. And I can help you with that as well. And I'll see you in my next video.